right, so in this video, I'm going to talk about what I know is a controversial topic with the captive and independent worlds and agents out there. I want to talk about why captive agents are not really free. And cat's out of the bag. Somebody had to say it, and I'm going to just address it straight up with the captive versus the independent world. So let's dive into it. So the main reason I'm talking about the captive not really being free versus the independent who is truly free in what I believe here in the insurance industry and insurance world, the main reason for that is the captive agent is at the mercy of one company. I'm seeing it happen in real time right now with this whole transition and changes going on with insurance companies going up and down and recession hitting and them tightening up. When you're at the mercy of one company, all your eggs are in one basket. That means if they decide to change the structure of commissions, renewal commissions, if they decide to change something with, their eligibility with the carriers they're able to write, the policies they are able to write, if they're changing anything, you are completely screwed. Like everything depends on that one company. In comparison to an independent agent who has the variety and the diversification of all the different companies out there. Like I'm not tied to one company. Obviously, I go with the market and the industry, so we're all at the mercy of that. No matter what, whatever happens to the industry happens to the industry and happens to every agent. But at least I know that if, let's just say, Liberty Mutual or Foremost or one of these companies just blows up, I'm not going down with them. Like I got 12 to 15 other companies that we're writing and we have in place to make sure that we have that security. So if you're a captive agent and you're seeing some real big changes happening, I'm watching it happen to some people I respect and really admire, and it's unfortunate. Like I feel for them. At the same time, it's like, hey man, there's certain measures you can take and you got to take accountability. Like with that, also with the benefit of taking on having that big brand name behind you, because that's what you're basically paying for. When you're getting those commission cuts and having that big brand name behind you, that's what you get to leverage with all the customers and that brand recognition versus going off and starting as a little Adelphia. Who the hell is Adelphia? Adelphia is nobody in the big insurance industry. So you got to make that decision. And I just wanted to address it because I feel like nobody ever actually says it. But the truth of the matter is the captive agent is not really free. You are at the mercy of that one company. If they said, you know what, cut the contract, we're cutting all commissions, you're losing, these policies are going to be non-renewed, boom, you're screwed. So think about that. And when it comes to the independent, if you're making that decision, independent versus captive, heavily consider that, because the freedom and the flexibility that comes with the true independent, the true scratch, the true build-up agency that's truly not tied to one company and is not dependent on really anyone, that's true freedom in my opinion. And yeah, so there's trade-offs for sure. Like you don't get to start off with the book of business that they hand you, or that big brand name like Farmer, State Farm, Allstate. I'm just going to drop them. Like those are, companies out there that are captive, and the agents that start with those captive agencies have a big level, foot up on the independent agents because they have that solid name behind them. They already have billions of dollars pumping into their marketing on Super Bowl ads and stuff like that. So they get that first leg up, but then when the shit really hits the fan, now look what's happening. So there's trade-offs. And honestly, for me, I love the freedom. I love where I'm at. I love these are moments where I'm pretty stoked that I don't care what who this company does, I'll just move it to another company. We're a brokerage. We're independent. We're free. And if the whole industry tanks and goes completely down, we're all going down anyway. So it is what it is. And yeah, I just really wanted to kind of post this and leave this out there, because I think that this is a conversation that is just they beat around the bush. Like, nobody actually wants to say it, but like, captives, you guys are stuck, man. Like, you guys are completely tied to one company, and if you've already built a massive book, it's super hard to get it out of there and move it to somewhere else. Like, I don't know if there's a way to do that. I think you just have to ride that train, and not even sure. Like, for example, State Farm agents don't even really own their book of business. Unfortunately, Allstate agents, I think they just saw a huge commission cut on all their renewals. Like, that sucks. That could totally happen with some of the companies that we work with too, but like, we still have a variety of other companies, like I said. Yeah, Allstate, State Farm, Farmers, I think is somewhat, they got some good leverage on their own book, and they could sell it if they really wanted to. But see, I don't know all the ins and outs of their contracts and everything. I think it also depends on the contract, the way it was set up originally. But if you're in those companies, there's a lot of upside potential. They're all great, solid companies. You're really selling great products, but you got to deal with the bullshit. Like, you can't even post some agents. Like, just for the record, I know for sure State Farm is like super restrictive. Like, if I posted this as a State Farm agent, I'd be screwed. You can't be posting YouTube videos and saying and cussing on them. So that is one part that I'm really stoked to just be myself, put it out there, and like, who's gonna tell me otherwise? I don't really care. If you want to cancel our stuff, we'll move it to another company. We want to sell the best products. We're good agents. We're selling good business and profitable business. So companies want to work with us, and yeah, we have that leverage too. So we don't need to follow all these BS regulations, like can't post on YouTube, can't post on Instagram, that's ridiculous. Like, that's the world we live in. So if you're stuck and you're at the mercy of one company, you should really reevaluate your freedom. Like, are you truly free? Are you just working for the system? Are you in the system? Are you just an employee? Like, truly, like, as a captive agent, you might just be an employee, a glorified employee. Can you even sell your business? Do you even own your business? Are your clients really your clients? Or are they State Farm or Farmers or Allstate's clients? So my clients are my clients at Adelphia. If Adelphia sells, they get sold. Like, customers, like, the company will be sold. So that's truly freedom, in my opinion. And just wanted to put it out there for the record, because I feel like nobody's actually saying it. So it is what it is. That's all I got. That's the end of the video. See you soon. Peace.